Our topic is design and implementation of network scenario. We want to design the network, IP based network, but the phase is 1983 to 1985. We have the two router R1 and R2 connected via serial link WAN connectivity. It can be T1 link or E1 link, and R1 have the LAN segment, R2 also have the LAN segment. We have the 49 machine in our R1 LAN and 24 machine in R2 LAN. Our objective is we want to communicate 49 machine with 24 machine of the R2, and we required two IP address between R1 and R2. One IP address is here and one is here. And 49 machine will communicate in a LAN if three components are same. IP address unique, NID must be same, MAC address must be unique, and if we are connected to the switch, broadcast domain must be same. That we'll discuss in the switch chapter. So multiple devices are connected, 49 machines are connected via switch. This line is representing the switch. If you want to connect the multiple devices, we need the device switch. We required 49 unique IP address here, but we will study in the switch also. One term is broadcast domain and another term is collision domain. Router cannot pass the broadcast, and hub and switch pass the broadcast. Hub and switch and bridge. Today's we are not using the hub, not using the bridge, we are using the switch. It's the latest one, switch. Switch pass the broadcast. Whenever any information reach on the switch port, that switch will send the same information to the other ports. As we are sitting here, you can consider this boundary wall equal to the physical boundary of the iron box of the switch, and the number of ports of the switch you can consider number of chairs present in the classroom, and you can consider third parameter number of hosts. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 5 host is connected with the switch. I am one host. Whatever the information I am announcing or broadcasting, I think everybody is hearing in the class. If you will speak, everybody is listening. The same environment in the switch. Whatever the information we are sending on a port, and the switch have the 12 port, 11 port will listen the same information. That is the broadcast domain. Then we can say that in case of the switch, whatever the information is arrive on a single port, it will send to all the ports. While in case of the router, if router receive information on a specific port, router will not send that information to all the ports. Router is stopping the broadcast while switch is sending the broadcast. Switch will not stop the broadcast. It will send the broadcast on all the ports. R1 router have the 49 machine, R2 router have the 24 machine. We wants to communicate 49 machine with 24 machine, but 49 machine belongs to the R1 and 24 machine belongs to the R2. They are not in same broadcast domain. They are not in same room. They are not on the same place. We required the third device between them because they are geographically not on the same location, on the different location. If you want to communicate 49 machine, we required 3 parameter, and the switch is also connected. We require the 4th parameter also. Now we want to send the information of 49 machine to 24 machine. That's why we need helper, guider or driver. Our helper, our guider, our driver is router. We cannot directly reach to the 24 machine of the R2. We need the help of R1. If we need the help of anybody, if we want to say to something to anybody, again 3 components is required. If machine A wants to communicate to R1, R1 also have one IP address, also have one MAC address, also required unique NID. Router is also a host, PC is also a host. If two hosts wants to communicate, they have the same NID, unique IP address, unique MAC address. That's why we also required one IP address for this port and 49 IP address for the machine here. We required total 50 IP address in R1 LAN. Similarly, we required 25 IP address in R2 LAN, and we required 2 IP address between R1 and R2. Total requirement of IP address is 50, 25 and 2. Total requirement is 77. We need 77 IP address, and the period is 1983 to 1985. We don't have any technique to get the 77 address exactly. We have blocks, class A block, B block and C block. Class A NID, we have 126 NID in class A, and in class B we have 64 into 256 NID. In class C we have 32 into 256 into 256. We have to purchase one NID, either belongs to class A or belongs to class B or C. Class A NID have 2 to the power 24 minus 2 IP in a single NID. In class B we have 2 to the power 16 minus 2 IP address in a single NID. In class C we have 2 to the power 8 minus 2 IP address per NID. We can take any NID, either belongs to A, B or C, but due to the money matter, the better option is we can take class C NID, because larger the space of the IP, we will pay the extra amount to the ISP. Our requirement can complete into the class C also. 199.10.20.0 slash 199.10.20.0, it's a class C number, and if the masking is 24 by default, how much IP address we have in this house or in this NID? .1 is the first valid IP, we have already discussed. 199.10.20.1 is the first valid IP, and .254 will be the last valid IP, and .255 will be the broadcast ID. We have 254 IP address while we required only 77. Our aim was to wants to communicate R1 LAN with R2 LAN, and total IP address we required in this scenario 77. That's why we have purchased class C1 NID, and the class C1 NID have 254 IP address, and our requirement is 77 IP address. That is less, and we have the much space. After purchasing the NID, we can implement on the scenario. Let's say we have implemented on the machine 1 199.10.20.1/24, and 199.10.20.49/24. We have applied the 49 IP address on the network devices. They have the unique IP address, they have the same NID, they have the unique MAC address. It means the 49 machine will communicate with each other. If 49 machine wants to communicate to R2 LAN, they required one helper. We have also applied one IP address on the helper or gateway or driver. 199.10.20.50/24. From 254 IP address, we have used 50 IP address. Whenever we will apply IP address on R1 Ethernet, and after implementation of the IP address on the Ethernet of the R1, if we will apply one command on the router mode, that is called the privilege mode of the router. We will discuss into the lab privilege mode of the router. Show IP route. After implementing the IP address on the R1, if we are implementing the command show IP route on the R1 router, we will get one output C. 192 is the character C, ABC. 192.168.100.0/24 and directly connected E0. Whenever we will apply the IP address on the R1 and after implementation of the IP address on the R1, if we are run one command show IP route on the privilege mode of the router, we will get the output C, means connected. This router is saying I have one NID 192.168.100.0/24 that is directly connected to my Ethernet. I have reserved the NID 192.168.100.0/24 on my Ethernet. If anybody wants to go to this house, that person can open the door E0, that is the door number D0. If you want to go to the house 192.199.10.20.0, it's located along with me and the door number is Ethernet 0. Note down please.